Hello, everyone. Welcome. The picture is unintentionally framed so that the watermelon is right on top of my head. That was not intentional, but I do kind of like it, so that will remain. But this is the Autoblog live stream. We do this every Tuesday from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and we stream racing and driving games, and we've been on the Forza Horizon 5 kick lately, and we will continue that today. Lots, well, really not lots of crazy gaming news today, but maybe the craziest possible gaming news today, that Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard for a record-shattering $68.7 billion, which is a disgusting amount of money, obviously. To give everybody some context, Disney bought Star Wars, all of Star Wars, video games, movies, toys, everything. Disney bought all of Star Wars for just $4 billion. Microsoft's buying Activision Blizzard for 68, I think, $0.7 billion. That's obviously insane. That should definitely show you the amount of money that's in video games. It's crazy. I mean, it's ludicrous amounts of money. Like, such insane amounts of money that it's hard to even wrap your mind around. And if you think you can, you're wrong. You just can't. That's like, that number's getting into territory where, like, the human brain has difficulty comprehending how large that actually is. It's insane. It's insane.
Welcome back, Count.
I don't know how I feel about it. Part of me... I mean, I'm an Xbox and PC guy, so, like, part of me's psyched because of that. It's like, PlayStation has had their role as the leader for years now. And I don't think it's crazy to say that as of today that role is no longer theirs. There's absolutely no way PlayStation continues the lead, assuming Xbox does what everybody thinks they're going to do, which is take some of these amazingly popular Activision Blizzard properties and make them Xbox and PC exclusive, which is going to... But the part of me that doesn't like this is if they do that, that's going to really, really suck for PlayStation players, obviously. That's not going to be good for them at all. So, I don't know, but I do think Sony is in big, big trouble. If Microsoft makes Call of Duty Xbox exclusive, and Overwatch, for that matter, Xbox exclusive, Overwatch 2, I know they're working on a new one. If Xbox has Call of Duty, Halo, and Overwatch, PlayStation has 0% of the first-person shooter market, in my opinion. Who would, if you play first-person shooters, which a lot of gamers exclusively play first-person shooters, why would you buy a PlayStation ever? There's no reason anymore. So it's gonna be very, very interesting. Very interesting. Crazy move. And I'm saying crazy, I don't know. Crazy move by Microsoft, not in the sense that I think it's bad. Maybe it is. But I just think it's so crazy just because that is such a ludicrous acquisition. For such a ludicrous amount of money. That's... You know, I don't know. It will be interesting to see. I was talking to fellow Autoblogger and many-time guest host of the stream, Joel Stocksdale, and he and I both actually think that there's a good chance Sony starts making PCs again. Because if they don't, what else are they gonna do? Like, I have not seen the online reaction from diehard PlayStation people about this announcement, but if it's not sheer panic, you're wrong. Like, this is really, really bad for PlayStation. Really bad. There's no getting around it. Like, so bad it's hard to describe. So we will see what happens, I guess. But like I said, I'm just torn on it because I've always been an Xbox guy. I haven't been a PlayStation guy in a while. I mean, now I'm a PC guy, so you know, whatever. I think PC is the best of all worlds, personally. And what I wish they would do, I have no problem with the exclusivity wars as long as if they can make games timed exclusives instead of just like forever exclusives, like they did with God of War. And God of War's not coming to Xbox yet, maybe one day, but it is on PC. It's no longer PlayStation exclusive, and I don't mind that. It took 3-4 years. Whatever. You give a couple years of exclusivity to the console, and then release it everywhere. I think that would be fine. I would not be upset by that. But is that what they're gonna do? Probably not, to be honest. Because there's, in the short term, too much money to be made otherwise. But in the long term, like I said, I mean, Sony is in just... You can't overstate how much trouble they're in. So we will see. It is just a crazy development, though, in the world of gaming. Where is this XP board? Am I blind? Is it on top of this house? But speaking of exclusives and all that good stuff, and God of War specifically, so a lot of you probably know that God of War was released for PC last week. Prior to that, it was a PlayStation exclusive, and this game was beloved by critics, at least, and I assume players. Absolutely beloved. People were losing their little minds over the game God of War a couple years ago, and maybe I just let the hype get to me, but I don't know if I've ever been more underwhelmed by a game ever in my life. I'm maybe 5-6 hours into it. I'm enjoying it. It's a fun game. I'm having fun. But I definitely wouldn't rate it like a 10 out of 10 like everybody in the world did. It's nowhere close to my like top games of all time. And maybe I'm not that far into it yet, which is fair, but like it looks amazing. It's one of the best looking games I've ever played, but that has absolutely no bearing on my personal rating for games. But it does look really good. But as of now, I mean, it's as much of a by-the-numbers action-adventure game with RPG elements as you could possibly get. And I just don't... I think the hype was way overblown. Or to be more fair, I paid too much attention to the hype, and I was really expecting something special from that game, which I am not getting at all. What's up, Warrior Girl? Welcome. How is it going? I was just kind of talking to myself and any lurkers there may be about the insane Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard and how much trouble Sony is in. And the answer is a lot. Like a lot. You had a good New Year so far? Yeah, it hasn't been bad. I'd say more positive than negative. Good days and bad days, obviously. But yeah, I've been producing a lot of music, which is always good for my mental health. So that has been keeping me busy. But yeah, what about you, Warrior Girl? What have you been up to? Kind of an interesting little structure. How are those not drive-overable? Nice! That is awesome! Congrats! Have you... I mean... I was gonna ask, have you been playing the crap out of it, but I already know the answer. Oh, no way! That crazy, like, Infinity Gauntlet looking one? That thing is crazy looking. It's like gold, but with, like, neon, like, paint splatter. I think it looks like the Infinity Gauntlet, but I don't. Maybe that's just me. That is super awesome. If you let me know if you want to hop in and do a couple of races. Always more than happy to do that. Okay, is this the barn find? I zeroed in on something.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yes, this has got to be it. Yes.
Definitely a classic camioneta. Ford F100. Let's take you back.
A Ford F100. No way! I didn't realize that. That's awesome.
Since I was 10. I'll call you when it's done.
I love a grippy controller. It's as much as annoying as it is, you know, your hands get sweaty sometimes if you're in an intense gaming sesh. That does happen. All right. I don't think it's doing the drift zone thing. Not that I... drifting is by far my worst thing in Forza game. Really, most games. I just do not understand the physics of drifting, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the best. Yeah, because obviously you can't be... I mean, you really don't want to be slipping around on a real steering wheel. So, yeah, like, it better be grippy, or else that's going to present some potentially life-threatening issues. So that is awesome that they made that happen for the controller as well. And just makes sense. I'm glad they actually did that. Alright, let me get into... I've just been kind of clearing out roads here. I don't know why. Just because I was focused on my little Activision Blizzard story to start the stream. That story is finished. I'll get into some races here. Whoa, no way. Assetto Corsa Ultimate Edition for $8. 1 penny less than $8, in fact. That is awesome. Which one have you been playing more? I think I remember liking Assetto Corsa, but I think I found it really difficult because I'm not good at racing games. I think I remember really liking it. I'm also pretty sure that that one has VR capability. Still been playing Forza Horizon more. Nice. I want to find a race. Sure.
He would have wanted
This
to
is
see it
this
running
is not
through the
a
buffer.
race, but whatever.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Assetto's very difficult. I found a controller setup that works well for me though. Nice. What are you? Did you like change anything significant? I feel like some music. Maybe not that much music, but like I haven't heard it at all. On. Does it just like not play music when streamer mode's on? I guess kind of makes sense, but oh no, there's music there. Just super low. Oh. Let's see. Tried it on the wheel, and it feels great on the. Yeah, that makes
Calculating route.
Ah, yep. Yeah, I've always heard that one is one of the games that's better with a wheel. Because that one's like very simmy from what I remember,
400 yards.
and just from what I know about that series.
In 100 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. In 200 yards, turn right.
Whoa!
Turn right.
I am shocked I just missed that building. That was very close. Oh.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination.
Whoa. Alright. Let's get in this Vocho. Do I need 3 stars on all of these? That's gonna be difficult.
just in time. We're ready for you.
Yeah?
I really wanted to see what this car can do, agility-wise. So I built you a challenge course. Want to give it a shot?
Yeah, definitely.
I thought so. Get in. I'll get you up to speed.
Ooh, the Formula Drift MK4 Supra. I don't think I have acquired or driven that one. Oh wait, what am I doing here? Oh, I just gotta build up skill points. Alright. You know what I wish this game did that it doesn't do? Is like it tells you to do all this stuff and it doesn't tell you how. It's like, just get an insane amount of skill points. Like, how? Tell me the best way. Show me the best way. Justin, what is up, Justin? Says, is there a W12 engine in that bug? I am unsure. This is for a skills challenge. So they give you like slightly tweaked versions for some of them. Oh yeah. Okay, this counts as a drift? Somehow, I'm just gonna keep it going. Alright, we'll take that 7,000 times 2.7. Absolutely 0.0 chance I get anywhere close to 250,000 though. Unfortunately. Maybe just kidding? Okay, I'm stringing something together here. No, don't hit the tree! Oh my god. I don't know if that would have broke the chain or not, but...
Fantastic.
Wow.
That was quite the show.
I actually ended up getting
Need to feel a couple of
way
dents, but
closer
that's
than
it
I
if you
thought
will
it.
watch 'em. You just get your hammer and some hot water.
This is a great car. Your great granddad would have loved to have seen
The
it. I'm
VIP pass been boosting my money so much. Yeah. I made a race that gives 100,000 credits for 10 minutes of racing with the VIP pass. That's awesome. Not gonna lie, I think I can get the 250 now. Give it a try.
We've set up a bunch of ramps and obstacles all around here. Follow your route and get through it as fast as you can.
Whoops. Alright, I gotta start the chain first here. Why does that not count? There we go. Like, I don't get it. I feel like I'm doing exactly the same thing. How come it counts as a drift? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, keep it going though. Keep it going. Oh. Just catch a drift, please. Thank you. There we go. All right. Oh, yep. Oh, man. I wish I knew how to get, like, the multiplier to go up faster, because that's what I need, really. Dang.
Fantastic! That was quite the show. I'm going to need to feel a couple of dents, but that's the good thing with
The smoke physics are 1,000 times better in this game. Yeah, they're pretty legit.
Your great granddad would have loved to have seen it, I'm sure.
Definitely. A pity we can't show him. Never mind, get out of here. I'll call you soon.
Less this time. Alright, I'm gonna try it one more time. But that'll be the last time.
We've set up a bunch of ramps and obstacles all around here. Follow your route and get through it as fast as you can.
Like, I don't understand how it can say, alright, so that's a drift for like 0.5 seconds, but the rest of it isn't? Can I just keep doing burnouts? No, I cannot. Oh, dang, that's pretty cool. A pro driver said the smoke physics in this game were good. Yeah, okay. I give up on this.
I was chatting to this bloke who said one of the most famous movie cars in history is actually abandoned in a barn somewhere in Mexico. What do you reckon? Sounds like a wild goose chase to me.
Famous movie cars in history, huh? Let's finish this up
That's
before
where
I
this all
get too
started.
distracted here.
Come and meet me.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Gee, that's insane. Three laps of Goliath get you 600,000 credits.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Okay.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn right. Recalculating route. You have arrived.
Oh, no way. What was different about it, Warrior Girl? I mean, like, what's different between 4 and 5? Did I
Just
say
in time.
about? I meant
Ready for you.
between. It's different between.
Yeah? I really wanted to see what this car can do, agility-wise. So I built you a challenge course. Want to give it a shot?
Is this not what we just did?
Definitely.
I thought so. Get in. I'll get you up to speed.
This is what we just did. Did it not count because I quit the event, even though I completed it?
Obstacles all around here. Follow your route and get through it
Okay.
as fast as you can.
No, why did I not keep going? That was a great one. Yeah, I truly do not understand what it takes for this game to consider something a drift. Because I would consider I've been doing nothing but 100% drifting since I started this challenge. And this game clearly disagrees. Like... Man, I think that's my best one yet, but
That was quite the show.
nowhere near 3
I bet you
stars.
could feel a couple of dents, but that's the good thing with a ocho. You just get your hammer and some hot water.
This is a great car. Your great granddad would have loved to have seen it, I'm sure.
Definitely. A pity we can't show him. Never mind. Get out of here. I'll
FH4
call you soon.
with a wheel felt like it snapped oversteered, whereas FH5 much more balanced and adapted. The wheel actually adapts to the physics in this game. That's pretty cool. Good to know. Hoagie, what's up? Hoagie says, it's hard to tell, but I think if you drift to 180 degrees, it counts to 180. Then maybe if your speed is low, it turns into a burnout. I get that all makes sense, but I guess I don't understand, like, I felt like I was nearly doing something every possible second during that challenge, but like then it would, when I was clearly either doing a 180 or a burnout or a drift, then thank you for the follow. I think Jason? Hold on. Jason, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I felt like I was doing something, and then it broke my skill chain. So I don't understand that.
He would have wanted to see it running free in the Baja. Meet me.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Happy New Year to you as well. How's it been going? Jason, what is up? Jason says you knew. New to what? Probably not, I would guess. If you mean new to this game, no, I'm just bad. But unfortunately, I cannot use newness as an excuse. Yeah, no, I'm just bad. I'm just bad, unfortunately. And I do not pay attention to things that other people pay attention to, which makes my life a lot harder. Hold on here. Warrior Girl says, one bad thing about Forza is that it doesn't keep counting drift score as you drift. Like, it just stops at ultimate drift. Oh, that's probably why... Yeah, that's probably what was confusing and annoying. And I drove into the river while trying to read that, so that's good. Don't text and drive. It's the lesson for this stream always.
Arrived at your destination.
All right. In the Baja.
Original condition.
I was just
like
talking
one
about the
out of a
Baja
movie from the
Men
60s.
this very
You like
morning
it?
That's a
with
classic
Autoblog
look.
senior producer Chris
The
McGraw.
upgrade kits, though.
We're talking about what a
Don't
great
worry,
and
all the upgrades are
underrated
safe.
band the
You can
Baja
put them
Men
back
are.
on anytime. I wanted to take a nice picture of the car.
Hoagie said, "You see the news about Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard?" Of course, yeah. That's I was talking about that basically as soon as we started. My thoughts basically are, that's absolutely insane. That's a disgusting amount of money that they spent. And PlayStation should be very, 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 very worried. Like, cannot be overstated how much PlayStation should be worried about this. What's up, Bjorkley? Yeah, I know you're, I know the Beoth loser name as well, but what's up? How's it been going? Yeah, way more games potentially for Game Pass Ultimate, which makes me very happy. What scares me for PlayStation players, and what PlayStation should be extremely scared of, is if Microsoft decides to make the move making Call of Duty Xbox exclusive, Xbox and PC exclusive, and then that gives Microsoft Call of Duty and Halo and Overwatch. Nobody who plays first-person shooters is ever going to buy a PlayStation ever again, because there's going to be no reason to. So, like, that should really, really worry the execs at Sony. And I was talking to fellow Autoblogger Joel Stocksdale about this earlier this morning, and we both came to the same conclusion that we think there's a very good chance that Sony gets into the PC market very soon because of this. Because I mean, I don't want to sound like a doomsdayer, but like, they are screwed for real. Like, this is really not good for PlayStation, which is, you know, I'm not super worried about it because I don't play PlayStation, but it's really, really not good for them. It cannot be overstated how many gamers exclusively play games like Call of Duty, that's one, or Candy Crush, that's another one they acquired. I mean, Candy Crush is never going to be like an Xbox exclusive, that's not a console game, but still, it's just, this is such an insane, insane acquisition. Also, if they don't fire Bobby Kotick, I don't know how to pronounce that loser's name, but they are absolutely idiotic. It's crazy that they're even letting him stay on until the acquisition finalizes. That guy's a scumbag and an idiot, and they need to get rid of him ASAP. And if they do, that'll be great. But it's crazy that they're gonna try to not comment it on it for the next year. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Warrior Girl said, I don't know if you said that before or after I just said that, but yes. They absolutely need to fire Bobby Kotick. That guy's a scumbag. He doesn't deserve to work in gaming or anywhere at all. Yeah. Humsafar or Humsafar, hello, welcome. What is up? Bjorkley says, I wish I could watch your whole stream, but I need to go. No problem, Bjorkley. It was thanks for popping in. I hope everything's going okay. And Hoagie said, and Elder Scrolls and Diablo. I mean, it's insane. Yeah, I forgot how to do that because I never photograph things in this game ever. Oh, maybe like this. Nice, nailed it. Sure. Hoagie says, I'm sure that'll be first thing when it closes. God, I hope so. I hope so. I want to believe that they're not so tone deaf to where they would try to let him stay on. But maybe they are. I mean, we all know how every big corporation is when it comes to this kind of stuff, and they have no clue what they're doing.
This year I'll have a lot to say to him.
Tell him the Vocho is in safe hands.
It will be. Papa Fernando says the Vocho belongs to me now. I can do whatever I want with it, so I'm giving it to you.
What? Alejandra, no.
Uh-oh.
Just promise you'll always bring it back to my garage.
Are we having stream issues?
Papa Fernando and I have some ideas to work on. I'll call you.
Is it, can you guys hear me and or see me? I feel like the answer's no.
Horizon Mexico can't get enough of you. You're one of the biggest superstars we've ever had. So what if
What
you're there
is
anyway?
happening?
Let's just take it one adventure at a time.
Shadowlight's here. What's up, Shadowlight? Can you see and or hear me? Is everything looking okay? Sounding okay? I feel like I probably just went dead there for a little while. Okay, it's green again. So that's good. Hoagie just dropped a link in the chat. Please, guys, let me know if you can see or hear the stream. Yes and yes. Okay, awesome, awesome. Sorry about that. I have no idea what just happened. Wow, that was super weird. I don't think it was my internet, but just my OBS just stopped working. But yeah, weird. But anyways, what's up, Shadowlight? Welcome. I hope your New Year's been good so far, if you did not hear me. Humsafar says, where do you live? I am in Michigan, in the United States. We're playing Forza Horizon 5 today. But how about you? Where are you from? And then Hoagie just dropped some very good news that apparently the Wall Street Journal reported today that apparently people familiar with the deal says that Bobby Kotick will leave once the deal closes, which is good, but I'm already preparing myself to deal with the fact that he's going to get a multi-million-dollar severance package, because that's the way this country works sometimes. Absolute joke, and it quite honestly disgusts me that people like that 100% of the time get paid millions of dollars for being the worst people you could ever imagine. But that's how it works, unfortunately. Shadowlight says, I didn't before, but hi. Hi. Alright. Okay, yep, accolades complete. Good. Alright, let's do...
Finally, Haley got me a driver. Hey, you're into the oldies, right? I want your help reviving a part of Mexican car history. The Bocho.
Yeah, Shadowlight, slow day. No big gaming news today, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, only the biggest gaming news probably ever to happen. Oh yeah. Up that legendary beetle. Shadowlight says his severance will be less than he is paid in 1 year. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Unfortunately. I hope you're right, but even if it was, the amount he gets paid in 1 year currently is also disgustingly, like, it's way too much. Humsafar says, bye, I am going. Love you. Thanks. Yeah, have a good rest of your day. Thanks for popping in. Warrior Girl says, yes, stream's back. Yeah, I have no clue what happened there. It just got really weird for a second. Oh, my mom said I had to re-sign into Twitch. Interesting. I wonder if Twitch just had a little hiccup there. I hope so. I hope it wasn't something on my end. So, yeah, let's check out this one. Shadow, I mean, that can't be. I would believe 30 million, but there's no way he gets paid $300 million a year. That one I don't even kind of believe. That's crazy. But even, I mean, anybody who makes, in my opinion, anybody who makes over $15 million a year is too rich and should not be allowed to make that much money. But I'm a big eat the rich guy. So I understand not everybody feels that same way. But I did see the deal's going to take a while to close, which is interesting. I wonder what will happen. I mean, it seems like if it's really not even done till next year, it's like the world's not even going to be the same place. Like, that seems too long That seems way too long. So much can happen in a year and a half in this day and age. It is crazy talk. But that'll be very interesting to see. And yeah, RIP to Sony. I mean, this has got to be the worst day of everyone's lives who works for PlayStation right now. Because that's really bad news for them.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to
A severance of 293 million? That is disgusting. That makes me want to puke. Oh my god. Should he... Hoagie says that last comment was yeah, no, they need to just fire him with cause, find a way not to pay him his severance, and then I hope we never have to hear from that little idiot ever again.
turn around when it
His annual pay, that I could swallow. That makes more sense to me. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine many CEOs are making 300 mil a year. That is absurd. That is truly absurd. Turismo, yes, we've been talking about it for a while. Cliff notes are everybody hates Bobby Kotick, and we all hope that he gets fired and does not get a severance package because he doesn't deserve it. And also RIP to Sony because PlayStation's in big trouble. Those are basically the that's the SparkNotes version of what we've been talking about. But it is exciting for Game Pass. Maybe I haven't been positive enough from the other side where, like, amazing for Game Pass people. Of which I am one. I feel like I never shut up about how amazing Game Pass is on this stream, and it continues to get better and better and better and better. Seems like every couple of weeks. So that's really exciting. But I just feel really bad for PlayStation gamers because this is probably not going to end up good for them.
yards, turn left.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree that PlayStation will be fine. I think PlayStation will be fine in the same way that Xbox was fine during the PS3, Xbox 360 era. Like, it existed, but PlayStation was unquestionably dominant during that era, and I think that the tide has turned. In the next era, there's no chance PlayStation dominates in the next era. There's just not. Especially not if Microsoft pulls the plug on Call of Duty for PlayStation, which I feel like that'll just depend on if they want to really kill PlayStation. That's what they'll do, because such an insane amount of gamers only play Call of Duty. I don't think people realize that. And if Microsoft decides they want to make Call of Duty an Xbox exclusive, I mean, that's not going to kill PlayStation for sure, but it's going to put the biggest possible dent into their business, I think. But also, I don't know if Microsoft's going to be that petty. Hopefully they won't do that. Hopefully they won't make Call of Duty exclusive. But maybe they will. It is definitely a possibility now. But no, you're right. I think PlayStation still has their... as of right now, PlayStation has it's like quality over quantity for PlayStation, I feel, right? And I think that will continue. Like, PlayStation isn't necessarily known for their first-party games being the most popular games in the world, but they are known for their first-party games being the highest quality. I guess with the exception of Nintendo, but like Nintendo's its own thing. I feel like they don't count. They just do their own thing. They're in Nintendo land. But in the PlayStation versus Xbox thing, I think it's always been that like PlayStation has been focusing on quality, and I think now Xbox is focusing on quantity. And I'm not saying, I mean, I'm an Xbox guy, so like their games are great, but like, I mean, when PlayStation's coming with Spider-Man and Horizon and God of War and Gran Turismo, I mean, these are like top quality games that as of right now, Microsoft can't compete with. So as long as they keep that up, I don't think they're ever going to go away. But yeah, like I said, it's can't be overstated how many gamers exclusively play Call of Duty and or first-person shooters. And if Microsoft has Halo and Call of Duty and Overwatch, that's going to be really, really tough, if not impossible, for PlayStation to keep the FPS crowd. So I think that's the best case scenario, Hoagie. If they put Call of Duty on Game Pass but still allow PlayStation sales, I think that's perfect. Everybody wins. Turismo, I think what's probably going on in Sony's boardrooms now is panic. If they're smart, it's sheer panic. Also, I want to, just to give context, so the deal, Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard, which is, from what I know, exclusively a video game company. They don't do anything other than video games, for $68.7 billion. Now, put that in perspective. Disney bought Star Wars, which is movies, television, games, toys, licensing. All of Star Wars, only $4 billion. Activision Blizzard was worth $68.7 billion. So, like, the amount of money we're talking about here is crazy. Like, truly crazy. Also, Hoagie, yeah, I talked about that a little earlier too. God of War is selling well on PC. I purchased it for PC. I am really liking it. I don't want to sound like I'm not really liking it. But I think I just gave into the hype a little too much. I really was expecting, like, the most amazing game I've ever played. And it's fine. It's good. It's good. Even fine is like sounds too mean. It's good. It's really good, but it's definitely not the most amazing game I've ever played. I was expecting a lot more. So I think the hype really did that game a disservice to people like me, because people talk about God of War like it's like the best. And I don't know if it is. It's good. It's fun. But like it's no Breath of the Wild. For sure. It looks way better than Breath of the Wild, but I don't know if that makes up for the fact that, I don't know. I'm only like 6 hours in or so, so I'm obviously I'm gonna complete it. I'm having fun. I don't want to sound like I'm not, but I was expecting a little more from the old God of War. From Kratos and his boy. $7.5 billion for Bethesda. Oh my god, and then 67 for Activision. That is just such a crazy number. Okay. I didn't realize that. Activision Blizzard has TV and movie studios. Turismo says, you're the first person I've heard compare God of War to Breath of the Wild. I guess I'm saying it's not comparable. I don't mean to. Like, I would, like, if Breath of the Wild to me is a 10 out of 10, from what I've played of God of War so far, it's an 8 out of 10. But again, that could very easily change, and that is just my own personal opinion. But Breath of the Wild's the easiest 10 out of 10 game I've ever played, ever. No question it's a 10 out of 10. I just, I got a little wrapped up in the hype for God of War. I was very excited. I do this to myself sometimes with movies and television shows. I just get too hyped up, and it negatively affects my experience with whatever it is. Because I'm expecting more. Maybe I'm being unrealistic. Wow, I'm in last place in this race. I didn't realize that. That's good. Killing it, clearly. That is super interesting, Hoagie. I would say, though, that if it exists, I mean, it couldn't, you know, it can't be bringing that much value to the table. Because I could not name a single property coming out of the Activision Blizzard television and movie studios. Warrior Girl says, Microsoft said, if you're not going to fire Bobby, then we'll own you and do it. I hope that is why they did this. Or, I mean, it's not obviously not why, but I hope that was a factor.
An epic event that puts you versus everyone to see who is crowned the winner. They're taking sign-ups if you're interested.
Hoagie wants to know, am I watching Book of Boba Fett? I am. And... So, I'm not a big Boba Fett fan. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I've never understood the hype for Boba. So I was not super hyped for the show, and even still, I think I'm a little let down by this one. I think the first episode was bad, just plain bad. Second episode was really good, I thought. I really liked the second episode. And then the third episode I thought was mixed to bad. So, we'll, my mom said like the third episode. Yeah, my favorite's been the second so far. I will tell you this, Hoagie. I've never hated anything in Star Wars more than I hate those stupid Harley Davidson speeder bikes. Oh my god, I hate them so much. Like, maybe my least favorite thing ever in Star Wars. Just so bad. But yeah, I thought the second episode was great, and I was alerted by. Well, I gotta find somewhere to go. I can't talk and do this at the same time. I was told by Autoblog senior producer Chris McGraw that the first and third episodes, the ones that I liked the least, were both directed by the same guy, and he is not directing the next two. So hopefully I like the next few a little more.
When it is safe to do so.
Yeah, the Vespa gang. Oh, I hated them so much. I don't hate their characters, I just hated their bikes. But I really liked the Rancor puppy. That was cool. And I like oh my god, what's his name? Machete. I can't think of his name, but he's obviously a super big actor that is exciting to see him in Star Wars now. It's crazy that I cannot think of this guy's name. I'm going to be so mad when someone inevitably drops it in the chat.
Turn left.
But I like that guy a lot. He's good. Danny Trejo. Yep. Thank you. That's so annoying that I forgot that name. Yeah, Hoagie, that makes a lot of sense. The action scenes get a lot better when the main characters put on helmets. Yeah, that makes sense because when the main characters are wearing helmets, that is no longer a 55-year-old man in the suit. Which, you know, nothing against being a 55-year-old man. Hopefully I get to be a 55-year-old man one day, but you can't all be Tom Cruise, right? And even Tom Cruise has the benefit of many more millions of dollars behind him, and the fact that he's an actual crazy person. Which, you know, Tamora Morrison, I assume, is not an actual crazy person. He's probably just a normal actor who doesn't want to put his life on the line for a television show. Shadowlight says, Robert Rodriguez usually does good action movies. Yeah, that's what so I've never really been a big fan of I think I've only seen one. He did, let me make sure I'm right here. He did Sin City, right? If so, I think that's the only movie of his I've actually seen. But I know that people like his movies, and in fact, Autoblog senior producer Chris McGraw also likes his movies. But yeah, he also was not a big fan of episodes 1 and 3 of Boba Fett. So we're wondering, like, what's going on there, Robert? Like, it's, yes, that's exactly my problem with it, Shadowlight. You nailed it. It didn't feel like Star Wars. Those weird Vespa bikes took me right out of it. It's like, I don't want Star Wars to feel like, you know, 1970s Cuba, right? I want it to feel like Star Wars. Like, and it just took me completely out of it. It's like, that design should not exist in Star Wars. I don't know what they were thinking with that one. And same goes for the speeder. The speeder itself, not the bike, but like that weird like Camaro, that like 70s Camaro speeder that the mayor's assistant was driving. I did not like that either. It was just too. It's like, why are you trying to model these off of like things that exist? That is not what I want to see in my Star Wars, personally. But for someone coming into it who did not care about Boba Fett as a character, similar to what every single Marvel show has done, this show likewise has made me care about Boba Fett as a character. I think his whole saga with the Tuskens is super interesting. And I like Fennec Shan. Fennec's awesome. But I probably like Fennec more than Boba, I would say. But yeah, I'm interested to see what surprises the rest of the season has in store. And I assume the second half of the season will be better than the first. So I'm optimistic, which I rarely am about anything in life. But I do have a strong feeling the second half is going to be. It's only going to get better and better. And like I said, I really liked that second episode a lot. And the third one, I say I really liked about half of it. I just really can't get over the Vespa bikes. Also, if anybody's wondering what I'm doing here, I'm looking for the garage, the barn find. Which is always kind of a pain to find. Did anybody see the Moon Knight trailer? Moon Knight's hitting Disney Plus March 30th, which I am super stoked about. I won't claim to be the world's biggest Moon Knight fan, because I'm sure a lot of those people will be climbing out of the woodwork like, I've been a Moon Knight fan since 2004. You don't know anything about Mark Spector. But I will say I've been a moderate Moon Knight fan for a little, since at least before they talked about bringing him into the MCU. So I am pretty stoked, but I've never been like, I've only read like the one run that I think a lot of people have read and really, in the comics, and really enjoyed it. The one where he obviously has, I call it multiple personality disorder, but I don't think that is technically correct anymore. I think it's like dissociative identity disorder now. But it's the one where like he thinks he's like Spider-Man and Tony Stark, and like it gets really weird and wild, and it's really good. So I'm really excited to see that character in live action form. And Oscar Isaacs is obviously amazing. That guy's top tier. So and the trailer looks great, I think. I think the trailer looks really, really good. So I'm really looking forward to that one. And I think they nailed it with the costume. Absolutely nailed it with the costume. Warrior Girl says it's DID. I think I have it. What is DID? What do you mean? And then Hoagie says, I hope they don't mess with him like what they did to Taskmaster in Black Widow. Yeah, I feel like it's fine if they do. And also, I mean, what do they really change about Taskmaster other than his gender? I guess they weren't super explicit about the power set, but I think they left it open enough to where they could be in the future. Ah, DID. Yes. Yeah. Dissociative identity disorder, I think. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. But yeah, I don't, Hoagie. Personally, I think some characters just work better certain ways in live action. And I feel like if they get changed from the comics to live action, it's like the version of the character that people love still exists in the comics. So I feel like it's fine when and if they change stuff like that. I always try to stay really open-minded about that stuff. Just because, at least in modern times, I feel like it's so rarely done poorly. Like, I feel like there's always at least a decent reason for it. But also, I will say, I do think that they'd probably be more hesitant to change... Nope, just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not even going to finish that thought. I was going to say they might be more hesitant to change a hero as opposed to a villain. But Moon Knight is only very charitably called a hero. He's like a hero the way Deadpool's a hero, I would say. And B... I just remembered that they pretty drastically changed Miss Marvel's power set for live action. I guess mild spoiler if anybody didn't know that, because Miss Marvel has not seen the live action screen yet. But yeah, her power set has been pretty drastically changed to bring it more in line with Captain Marvel and others. But again, I feel like that's fine. It's like people are mad because she doesn't have her embiggen power anymore. But I feel like she kind of still does. She'll just do it with energy now, and it'll be fine. But I know people are pretty upset about that. Warrior Girl asks, if you could have one superpower, what would it be? Right now, it would be the superpower to instantly find these stupid barn finds. Because it's crazy how difficult some of these are. But no, this is something I think about a lot, and I never know. I've never come to a definitive conclusion. But I think if I had to, if I had the opportunity to get one superpower, it would be like teleportation of some kind, I think. I just think I would like the ability to be able to go anywhere instantly. Because I think if you achieved a certain level of mastery over that power, you could use it to kind of fake a lot of other things. It's like, you wouldn't technically be able to fly, but if you could just teleport consistently into the sky in front of you over and over and over again, I mean, pretty much flying. What more could you really ask for? Why would you ever need to fly if you could just teleport over and over again? So that kind of takes care of that one. This might be getting a little too sci-fi with it, but I think if you can teleport within space, if you have that ability, I don't think it would be outside the realm of possibility to figure out how to teleport within time, since space and time, as we know, at least in our current understanding of physics, are obviously connected in a very real way. You can't have space without time, you can't have time without space. So I feel like if you were able to break one, then you are able to break the other. So I feel like a decent understanding of teleportation. Oh yeah, so there you go. My mom just said time travel. Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, so I'm saying if you have a decent handle on teleportation, I think you might be able to figure out time travel with that same power. So I think that one power gives you a lot of options. So I think I'd probably say teleportation. But obviously, it'd be really cool to be, like, super strong. It'd be really cool to be able to fly for real instead of, like, fake fly with the with my teleportation hack that I just described. But I think it probably would be teleportation. And then I would hope that I could get a little more out of it by, you know, teleporting through time as well as space and stuff like that. But now, if the question is, what character would you want to take all of their powers? There's only one correct answer. I will hear no arguments. It's Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Goku can do everything any superhero can do a million times better than they can do it. Anyone who thinks the whole Superman versus Goku argument is asinine. Goku stomps Superman and it's not difficult. Goku is the GOAT character that exists. So if it's like, whose powers do you want to steal? It's Goku's. Goku can teleport. Goku can fly. Goku's super strong. Goku can do anything your favorite character can do better than they can do it. That's a guarantee. Yes, Goku powers. Yes. Noises. What's up, Noises? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, Goku powers are unbeatable. They are goated. You're true. No, you're right. You're right. Noises says Goku powers are not given. They're earned by hard work and not wishing. True, but we're, you know, it's a hypothetical. We're talking about if, and I think, I don't know if anybody reads the Dragon Ball Super manga, I never know how to pronounce it. But, I do, because I'm a big nerd like that. And the storyline right now in the manga, in Dragon Ball Super, actually is that very thing. Some couple random characters have found a new set of Dragon Balls that is not as restricted as the Earth or Namekian set of Dragon Balls, and these characters are now wishing to be the strongest in the universe. And this latest arc is basically about how Goku and Vegeta deal with that, and if their wish strength is as good as Goku and Vegeta's earned strength, which, spoiler alert, it's not gonna be, obviously. But no, I definitely don't disagree, Noises, at all. Within the context of the, this is it. Oh my god. Finally, jeez. Within the context of the Dragon Ball world, Yes, I agree.
Oh, it's a Mustang. Oh, talk about famous cars. This is the one from what's that movie with the detective?
No, you didn't. You didn't say wrong at all. You didn't say anything wrong at all, Noises. Yeah, at all. We're just we're just talking about. So if we could wish for a superpower, what would it be?
I'll get to work on it.
And
See if I can
and I said
remember that
teleportation,
film.
and then I said it. But if it was like, if you could have one person's or one character's superpowers, who would it be? And for me, it's easily Goku, because Goku is the GOAT. Unquestionably. It is crazy. It's truly crazy to me when people think Superman would have even the slightest chance of winning a fight with Goku. He just wouldn't. He just wouldn't. Oh, okay. That's an interesting answer. Noises says, mine would be to live forever and nothing can kill you. So immortality and invulnerability. I think that's a good one. I don't want to get too dark on this stream because it's a family-friendly stream. I would just say I would agree. I think that would be cool as long as you had a way out if you wanted it. Because I think most people who like want to live forever, I would guess after a couple hundred years, maybe you wouldn't want to do that anymore. So if there's like no way ever to stop living forever, I think that would be tough. But as long as if you could choose if you wanted to stop living forever, then totally, I think that'd be great. Oh,
Hey,
okay.
amiga.
El Camino.
I found something. Drop by when you can.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Warrior Girl says, correct me if I'm wrong, but that Mustang barn find is from Gone in 60 Seconds. Was that Eleanor? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention at all. That's Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds, right? Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. But I bet you're right, Warrior Girl. That's awesome. Yeah, I think it would definitely be lonely. But I think if you're living for hundreds of years, yeah, I think you'd have to be okay with developing and losing relationships over and over and over again. But yeah, I think it would be interesting to see time pass. But yeah, I just think you gotta be able to have some way out. I think if you could just never, ever, ever die, then like what happens millions of years from now when our sun explodes and then the Earth burns up and then you're just floating in space alone because you can't die. I think that would be tough. That would be tough. So you gotta plan ahead for stuff like that. But
Round one started.
I don't think I want to do that. Is this what I clicked on? This is not what I wanted to do. Yeah, no. Do this. Warrior Girl says, they keep saying something about a movie. I've never actually seen Gone in 60 Seconds, though. Really? That's surprising to me. I've even seen Gone in 60 Seconds. That's a really good movie. Noises says, that's not a thing. What's not a thing? Noises? Hoagie says, this was lots of nerdy fun, but I gotta go. Oh, the Mustang barn find is from Bullet. So I've never seen Bullet. But that's crazy. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, Hoagie. It's always good talking to you. Noises says, then you just join a black hole and see worlds from others' perspectives. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it would work like that. I mean, maybe it'll work like that, but it also could just as easily, the black hole could just suck you into an infinite void of nothingness forever. I mean, you never know. We don't have those answers yet. But maybe we will get, I mean, we're getting closer and closer to those answers every day. I don't know if anybody is a big science nerd, but we've recently put up, so I think probably everybody knows the Hubble telescope doesn't really work either it doesn't work or it doesn't even exist anymore. But we've been in the process of, we've been putting a brand new telescope into orbit called the James Webb Telescope, which is like even more, like infinitely more powerful than Hubble ever was. So that's we're gonna be able to learn a lot about the galaxy and beyond with this new James Webb Telescope, and it seems really exciting. I don't know a ton about it, but I've just been watching. They sent it up into space, and there's been these stages of, they had to be really careful as they're unfolding it in orbit to make sure nothing goes wrong. And so far, and in fact, I think it's completed. It's fully unfolded and set up, and everything went totally correctly. So there's no hiccups. So now we have this really amazing, gigantic telescope in orbit. That's going to be really cool. So I'm excited to see what we see and learn from that in the upcoming years. 4 more months. So I think, now I could be wrong, Noises. I could be wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I think, yes, yeah, so that's exactly what I was going to say. I think it's unwrapped, but I think, yeah, they're calibrating it for the next couple of months. So we're not going to see anything super soon, unfortunately. But yeah, from what I've seen, they're calibrating it, which seems crazy. I mean, you have to be so smart to be able to do stuff like that. I wish I was that smart, but I'm not.
To get out of a box at my padre's place, I want to try and find something.
And you need a driver.
And I need a driver. Yeah, bien. Head for Las Barrancas. I'll explain on the way.
But yeah, that's what I saw too. They're working on the calibrations now.
What are we looking for? My favorite book is called El Camino de Sidney Wolverstone, about an explorer who traveled Mexico 200 years ago. In her book,
Noises wants to know what graphics card I got. So I got very lucky, and I built this PC during year 1 of the pandemic, like right before the chip shortage started getting crazy. So I am running this on a 2080 Super. I would love to have a 3080, obviously, but like I'm very happy with the 2080. I got it like a month before they even announced the 30 series, so I'm still super happy with it. And like I know I have a friend who's been trying to find any 30 series. Wow, okay, interesting name. Thanks for the follow, but I'm not gonna read that name out. Yeah, so I have a friend who's been trying to build a PC, and he's been looking for a 30 series graphic card for months, and has not been able to get one. So I feel very lucky that I was even able to get a 2080 when I did. I mean, I got in at just the right time, I think. I'm super happy with my PC. So it's not like the best of the best, but more than enough for my. Oh, thanks for the follow, Noises. Appreciate that. Noises says, "Do you think a 1660 GTX 6GB Super would run this game?" To be honest, Noises, I'm not sure. So this PC I just built a year ago is the first PC I ever built. So I'm definitely not an expert. But I would say, well, first of all, I'm sure you could Google it, and they would probably tell you the minimum specs. But I would guess, and please do not make a decision based on my guess, but just as a guess, I would guess that would probably be fine, only based on the fact that this game also runs on an Xbox One. So I would guess if it runs on an Xbox One, it probably would run on that graphics card. But I do not know. It is only a guess. It could also very well not run on that graphics card. I'm not sure. I mean, I think I really got myself stuck here. Okay. Alright. Noises says, in Forza it would be great if you can leave your car and sit in someone else's. I agree. I think that would be a cool feature. I think more games need to include just like hanging out with your buddies features. I don't think they do that a lot. Like I would love, like I play Halo with some friends, and I would love that. I would love if you could just watch their match. Like if you could just join their party, but if you don't want to play, if you could just spectate their match without being in the game. I think it's crazy that almost no games let you do that. Because I mean, this is like an almost weekly frustration of mine. Is when I'm hopping in a game with a friend, and my friend is already in the middle of a game, and it doesn't let you just pop in and watch. It should just let you watch. It's crazy that it doesn't let you do that. Yeah, or just hang out, just like chill in the car, sit in the car. I think that would be awesome. I hope more games do that as we get more and more, you know, as we get closer and closer to the inevitable mythical metaverse. We'll see if they do. But so Warrior Girl says this game runs exceptionally well on an Xbox One, Xbox One S at least. Can't say for sure about the other models.
Said she found it at sunset, but I thought we could try an experiment. I've worked out where the book says the statue should be. We can set out and reach the area around mid-morning and see what we can find. Or the other option is we get to El Arco just as the sun sets.
Guys, I know there's only 20 minutes left in the stream, but my dog is really wanting to go outside, so I'm gonna let her outside real quick. So I'll be gone for like 1 minute. I'll be back. Oh, thank you for the follow. Not even cool, man. Wait. Thank you for the follow. Not even cool, man. I appreciate it. I saw that before I left, and I appreciate it. All right, I will be back. Okay. Back. BRB out of here.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Noises says, can't wait to get home and play this. Yeah! Yeah, this is a good one to unwind with at the end of the day. For sure. Noises says, I wish I had friends to join me in this crazy adventure. Well, I mean, that's the nice thing about these kinds of games is if your friends don't play this game, then you can, you know, make new friends in this game just by playing it. You know, pull up to somebody and hit them with the hi, let's go on an adventure. And somebody will take you up on it, no doubt. Whoa. Whoops. R.I.P. Beetle. I agree. I think that's another thing I wish more games would add is proximity chat. I feel like proximity chat is such a great way to do chat. And again, especially in, you know, as we get closer and closer to this a metaverse, if and when one ever exists, I feel like proximity chat, like I have a VR headset, I have an Oculus Quest 2. I guess it's called a Meta Quest 2 now. But yeah, it's the games that have proximity chat are much better than the games that don't in a VR headset, for sure. Hold on, I missed a message here. Proximity chat, revolutionize game. Yeah, I guess you could make that argument. Whoa. Storm up ahead. Oh, Warrior Girl said, one of my absolute favorite changes they made to this game was the adaptive scoring system in Horizon Arcade. It makes where you can literally... Wait, really? Did they make that change recently? Because I was trying to do one a couple weeks ago, and I ran into that problem because nobody else was doing it. I had no... like, I had no chance. There's no way I could have done it on my own. Noises says, in how many days is winter in Horizon? I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. I don't really... I probably should, but I don't really pay too much attention to, like, all the extra stuff. I just feel like this game can be super overwhelming. Okay, so it's in a week. And Shadowlight... Shadowlight knows what he's talking about. So it's definitely in a week. But yeah, I don't pay attention. Like, I find all like the seasons and stuff to just be like overwhelming. I don't understand them. It's just too much. I mean, there's just menus stacked on top of menus on top of menus on top of menus, and I try to ignore as much of it as I can. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like my headset is, I'm just now noticing, I feel like one of the sides of my headset is lower in volume than the other one, and that is pretty upsetting, because this is an expensive headset. So I hope it can be solved by a restart. That is really, really annoying me currently. If I could stop running into boulders! Yeah, each season is a week, Thursday to Wednesday. There you go. Oh, Warrior Girl says they changed it in the first major update. That is awesome. You can do it by yourself. Calculates the required score based on the amount of players that enter it. Yeah, that's amazing. That's really amazing. I'm super glad they did that. Noises says just stop hitting rocks? Yeah, that would be the easiest solution.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright. These are all photo challenges?
Alright, let's get going. The sun's setting, but we have enough time to get there along the beach. I'm excited. Do you think we'll find it?
To be honest, I don't know. But I'm getting the sense that there's more to Mexico than meets the eye. Let's go.
Weren't these all El Camino challenges? Maybe not? Where? My destination. I see it.
Did you know Sydney Wolverstone was also a, I can't say what's the word, a botanista?
A botanist? I did not.
A botanist, a natural historian, and a pretty decent artista. You want to talk about las maravillas de Mexico? Just read
Oh
about
boy.
her life.
Whoa. Uh-oh. I did not want to end up in here, probably. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. So much better hearing the characters talk instead of just being mutes. Yes, I agree. I agree. I think in some games it makes sense for the character to be a silent protagonist, but I don't think this is one of them. Like, I'm not looking forward to hearing Mario talk in the Mario movie. That's gonna, and I'm especially not looking forward to Chris Pratt being the voice. But like, if they ever make Mario like really talk a lot in the video games, I think that would be so weird. I know he says his little, you know, he has his phrases, but not really.
There, down onto the beach. The book says, we found the statue by the ark looking out across the Pacific in the warm light of the setting sun.
Whoa. Sure.
Interesting. The design doesn't seem entirely Aztec, but it does remind me of Tlaloc, the rain god. This is amazing. I'll work out where the next one should be and give you a call.
Wow. So where does the trail lead from here?
South and inland. I'm sure of it. I'll be in touch. There it is! Right in the sun where the book said. Grab a picture of it.
Sure, I guess we'll go back here.
Yeah, I've been reading the diary over and over. I think Lady Sydney's expedition came inland, but no sé, it's hard to find the evidence.
Stay right there. I'm on my way.
You have arrived early, but the next Horizon Arcade event will begin shortly. Enjoy. Yards.
The sheer amount of detail that went into those Horizon stories is extraordinary. How they gave everything a backstory, and everything is so wholesome, and it really shows creativity. Yeah, I like the stories. For sure. There's something on my ceiling, and I think it's some kind of bug. I don't know what kind of bug it is, and I can't stop looking at it. Oh. It's a ladybug. Alright. A ladybug can chill there. That's fine.
Okay, we'll check out
Giant
the
spider.
and see if it matches the book.
That's the thing, it's like it doesn't look like a spider. I've had a couple flies in here over the past couple of weeks. They must have found some kind of haven within my walls from the cold. But ladybug, that's kind of interesting in January in Michigan. Is this the exact same? No, it's not. Wait, is this the exact same place I just was?
The book says, we found the statue by the Ark looking out across the Pacific in the warm light of the setting sun.
This is exactly the one I just did. Man, I do not get it.
I don't see it. Huh. Well, let's get some lunch and try back later in the day. Ahoy, I told you that was the best place to eat around here. Was I wrong? Aye. Okay, we need to get going. Can you get us to the beach before the sun sets?
You mean outrun the sun? Yeah, I think I can do that. Even with the extra helping of tres leches.
Tres leches? I don't speak Spanish, but I'm pretty sure tres is not how you pronounce T-R-E-S. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I don't speak Spanish. I've always heard that as Trey, I thought. Thank you for the follow. Got your name here in a second. Man who stands. says, "Hi, I just got this game. Nice to meet you." Nice. Yeah, likewise. Unfortunately, you're just joining right at the tail end of the stream. This is the last thing I'm going to be doing. Just because we do this from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock Eastern Time every Tuesday, and it's about 4 o'clock. But this is a great game. I think you're going to be happy with your purchase.
There it is, right in the sun where the book said. Grab a picture of it.
Right, that is freaking me out.
Manustan says, when I put a waypoint on the map, the guideline pulls my car into it. Is there a way to turn off the auto pull but keep the line? Yes. Yes, there is. Hold on, let me see if I can help you with that before I log off here. Okay, so I believe yes, I think the driving line is under difficulty. And you can change that to full. But then I think the thing that's so steering is probably the thing that's pulling you back to the line. So you are probably on assisted or auto steering. I would change this to, well, change it to whatever you want. I have it on standard. Steering is hard. What do you mean? Hard is not an option here. Or do you mean just like steering in the... Oh, your steering is in simulation and it's bringing you back to the driving line? That's weird. Huh. Yeah, I feel like that probably should not be happening. In that case, I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a weird one. That's a really weird one. Oh, hold on. I don't want my steering on simulation. Yeah, that is a weird one. But that is gonna do it for the stream today. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you don't know, we do this every Tuesday and Thursday from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock Eastern Time. This is the official Autoblog.com live stream. So if you don't know about Autoblog.com, go check it out. We're an automotive news and review website. If you're into cars, you probably will find something to enjoy on Autoblog.com or on our social media. We're all over social media. We got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, etc., etc. We have a podcast. It's called the Autoblog Podcast. That comes out every week. You can listen to that anywhere where you listen to podcasts. We have a merch store that is available at redbubble.com/people/autoblog, or you can just search for Autoblog on redbubble.com, or you can go to the link in our Twitch bio. We got all kinds of stuff. We got like t-shirts, baseball hats, throw pillows, photography, like posters and things like that. All kinds of stuff. So check that out if you're interested there. And then last but not least, I always like to end these by saying, if there is a charitable or non-profit organization that you support, that you think does good things for the world, consider donating, either donating money to them this month, or just donating time, just donating your time. See if you can volunteer, even just for a couple hours this month. And every month, but I just try to encourage everybody to do that. Man Who Stands, we do not have a Discord, unfortunately. But yeah, our main base of operations is just autoblog.com. Maybe one day we'll have a Discord, but I find Discord confusing and scary. So we have not had one yet. But yeah, that is gonna do it for the stream. That's awesome. No, that's awesome. I appreciate it. But yeah, that is gonna do it for the stream. So we'll be back 1 week from today, Tuesday, on Twitch and YouTube. 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock Eastern Time. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all the follows today, and we will see you next week. Adios.